You entered this world fragile, naked, and unsure, but never truly alone. From the first moment, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was providing for you. He placed warm hands to comfort you, sweet milk to nourish you, and a body full of potential to grow, learn, and experience life. Your sustenance was even ensured before your first breath. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, قُتِلَ الْإِنسَانُ مَا أَكْفَرَهُ مِنْ أَيِّ شَيْءٍ خَلَقَهُ مِنْ نُطْفَةٍ خَلَقَهُ فَقَدَّرَهُ ثُمَّ السَّبِيلَ يَسَّرَهُ. He says, may he be destroyed. How ungrateful is man. What was he created from in the first place? From a drop of fluid, Allah created him and apportioned him. Then Allah facilitated the way for him. The facilitation in this case carries a double meaning from different scholars. One, the miracle of birth itself. Secondly, the guidance Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala provides throughout life. If we fail to recognize the miracle of our own creation, how can we truly perceive His guidance? Birth is a divine sign given for reflection and gratitude. When we consider the stories of the chosen servants of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that came in the past, for example, Sarah, she gave birth to Ishaq in the old age. Zachariah's wife gave birth to Yahya alayhi salatu wasalam in her 90s, subhanallah, and Maryam, a virgin, gave birth to Isa alayhi salatu wasalam. Sometimes you see that blessings often emerge from the unexpected places. Your birth too was part of this divine wisdom. And when you come to this world, the reality of the world changes, and one of the greatest scholars of this ummah reflected and said, Hakikatul hayatud dunya mata'uha qalil wa zinatuha za'ira hayatuha gulul wa mata'uha za'ira wa man dhanna annaha daru sa'ada fahiya darul fana la darul baka wa darul mamal la darul qarar. He said that the reality of this world is that its enjoyment is little, its beauty is temporary, its life is deceptive, and its pleasure is fading. However thinks it is a home of happiness is mistaken, for it is a home of extinction, not permanence, a place of passage, not a place of settlement. Now when you look at this word, it actually reminds us that this world is not our true home. It is a passage, a testing ground, a preparation for what lies beyond the marvel of birth. So full of care, wonder, and divine wisdom, is a sign that life is purposeful, not accidental. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is describing our beginnings in Surah Al-Mu'minun, He says, وَلَقَدْ خَلَقْنَا الْإِنسَانَ مِنْ سُلَالَةٍ مِنْ طِينٍ. And certainly did you create man from an extract of clay. ثُمَّ جَعَلْنَاهُ نُطْفَةً فِي قَرَارٍ مَكِينٍ. Then we placed him as a drop of fluid in a secure longing. ثُمَّ خَلَقْنَا النُّطْفَةَ عَلَقَةً فَخَلَقْنَا عَلَقَةً مُضْغَةً فَخَلَقْنَا الْمُضْغَةَ عِظَامًا فَكَسَوْنَا الْعِظَامَ لَحْمًا ثُمَّ أَنشَأْنَاهُ خَلْقًا آخَرَ فَتَبَارَكَ اللَّهُ أَحْسَنُ الْخَالِقِينَ. He says, then we made the drop into a cloth, the cloth into a lamp, the lamp into bones, and we clothed the bones with the flesh. Then we brought him forth as another creation. Blessed is Allah, the best of the creators. Now when you look at this verse, you actually find out that every stage is purposeful. Even before you saw the world, Allah was shaping you, writing your story with wisdom, and preparing your soul ahead. That's why Imam Ibn Qayyim al-Jawzi rahimahullah, when he was explaining the stages of sustenance, he said, reflect on the fetus in the womb. Its nourishment flows through a single path, the umbilical cord. At birth, that path closes, but milk opens two new paths. When weaned, those close, and four are opened: meat, crops, water, and the dairy. And when a person dies, these four close, and Allah opens 8 gates of Jannah instead. And He said, وَإِذَا صَدَّ عَلَيْكَ بِحِكْمَتِهِ الطَّرِيقَ مِنْ تُلْقِهِ فَتَحَ لَكَ بِرَحْمَتِهِ الطَّرِيقَ أَنْفَقَ لَكَ مِنْهُ. If a path of sustenance is blocked, Allah will open for you from His mercy a path even more beneficial. Perhaps you were the provision your parents needed when the doors seemed closed. Your time in the womb was not only your preparation, but their decree too. That's why the Prophet ﷺ told us that there is a special angel that watches over the fetus, asking, "My Lord, it is now a drop of fluid. My Lord, it is now a clot. My Lord, it is now a lump of flesh. Is it male or female? Righteous or evil? How long will it live? How much sustenance have you written for it?" And Abu Darda radiallahu ta'ala anhu reports that on the 40th night, the decree regarding the fetus's appearance, character, lifespan, and sustenance is written on a green scroll that hangs on the throne of Allah. Tomorrow, we reflect on what happens after we enter this world, the spiritual welcome we receive, the adhan in our ears, the names that we are given, and the identity that begins shaping our destiny.
كل نفس ذائقة الموت ثم إلينا ترجعون